Hi everyone. As of now, we should be all introduced to each other and you guys should have kind of responded to each other a little bit. And I wanted to take a few moments to discuss Chapter 1 and give you more details of what I expect for Assignment 2. So in Chapter 1, we talk about the general definition of creativity. We talk about the 4 cognitive characteristics. So those are originality, fluency, flexibility, and elaboration. And then the 5 affective characteristics, which are risk-taking, perseverance, curiosity, playfulness, and imagination. So they break creativity down into various phases and various ways that we can be creative, including dance and movement, drama, and the visual arts. So these are all involved in the early childhood education system. They talk about why creativity is important in early childhood and how it can foster development in young children. And then lastly, they talk about both classical and more modern theories dealing with creativity and developmental learning. So this is where your assignment comes into play because I'm asking you to do a concept map of 3 different theories. Okay, so I'm asking that you use an application called Poplet, which you can get the Poplet Lite app on your iPad. If you don't have access to an iPad, you can search online and find another concept mapping application that is similar. All I need is main concepts and I need them to be joined by smaller concepts. So you're kind of showing the relationship and that you understand these theories. So this is kind of what I'm looking for right here. You'll see that the main concept would be your theory. Oops, there it is. There's the theory. And for example, you might choose constructivist or sociocultural theory. These theories are all listed on page 20 to 21, and also there's more information on these theories on page 18 and 19. So look on pages 18 through 21. If you have an issue getting the book in time to do this assignment, then let me know and I can just upload these pictures. Just don't tell the publisher because it's copywritten. So here's the theory in the middle. This is more difficult than I thought. So here's the theory, and then here are all of the different concepts that I'm asking for you to discuss. So you can start with the main concepts. This is discussed within the book, within the content. Make sure that anything that you take from the book or outside sources has been put into your own words. So I never want to see word for word or verbatim taken from any source because that's called plagiarism. Also, if you put things in your own words, it helps you internalize and learn better. So start with the main concepts, then you can move over to the practical applications. Now what does that mean? That means how do we apply this theory in the classroom? How can we apply it so it's useful? Then we move over to developmentally appropriate practices. So for example, say you were doing a puppet show with 4-year-olds. Now that would be developmentally appropriate as long as you're talking about content that is appropriate for 4-year-olds, and that can also be constructivist. And then lastly, you can add anything else you want to add if you want to be like me and kind of have 4 little poplets so it's even. It doesn't really matter as long as you include the criteria that I asked, you will get credit. And then lastly, I want you to, at the bottom of your concept map, I want you to briefly describe which habits of mind you used for this assignment and how they assisted you. You're going to notice that we will be discussing the habits of mind ongoing because it's important to understand how we learn and what processes we need to understand the content and apply the content. So it's really us reflecting on our own learning and thinking processes. So if you have any trouble with this assignment, any questions, please do contact me prior to the due date. Good luck.